Hello everyone. Phoenix here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. I believe this download, yes, Spirit. Wait, before I say that, Spirit wants me to say, if you recently lost a family member, not lost, but if a family member has recently transitioned, okay, your family member is with the King, okay? Because every time I hear the song Take Me to the King, I know that someone has passed away, or recently, right? Maybe in a year, 6 months, it could be further, right? But I'm hearing that they have transitioned fully. They are they are with consciousness, divine consciousness. They are back with source. Okay, I'm hearing that. Okay, and so that message is for you all, because that's just something how my guides, and I'm getting chills, like how my guides let me know that. Okay, every time I see someone, hear someone, like, I don't know, it's, if you understand your mediumship and how it works for you, that's for you. Okay, that they are already transitioned, they transition well. Okay, I'm gonna cry because that's beautiful. Okay, for those of you all who wanted to know if you were worried or concerned about a family member, if they were reaching out to you, yes, they were reaching out to you, but they were letting you know that they transitioned fully. Okay, that's the reason they were reaching out to you. They so cute, whoever this is. I don't know, like, they feel so cute, so smart. They may have liked to worn funny looking socks, like different types of socks, you know, like colorful socks. They may have liked to worn, like, and it could have been like knee-high socks. Okay, they may have liked to have worn like socks with characters, or socks with like cool colors, designs. Okay, that's a message for someone. Okay, I hope that brought you some help. Okay, they so cute to me. I don't know if it could be a younger, the energy feels so young and playful. They may have a young and playful energy about them. Okay, something about 360. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna get back into the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Get back into the message. So this message could be piggybacking off of yesterday's message. Okay, because my dream this morning. Okay, I had one dream, a whole 3 sessions, and then I woke up like around 3:04. Let me make sure I wrote it down. Yeah, 3:04 I woke up. Okay, I had that dream. That was for me. And then I went back to sleep like around 6, around 5 something, and then I had another dream. So this dream, and remember, like, Spirit used me to show you all like what energies look like. Okay, and because I am like you all, okay, I experienced them, and I tell you all the experiences, right? And so, you know how like older people used to tell, like, sit around campfires, tell like old wives tale, and tell stories, and we grow up, right, and we can retell these stories to our children, right? So this is what the energy is given. Okay, and so, well, that's the notion that Spirit gave me. Okay, about the way that I tell these stories. Okay, and so let me go back into this, And so the dream, it was a guy, right? I knew this person maybe like around 12 years ago. Okay. And so I met him at a bowling alley, and first he appeared to be okay. Like, I don't know, like he appeared to be okay, but I instantly recognized that he was somebody that liked to get money, right? He loved money, right? That was his main concept, money. I gotta get this money, I gotta get money. I guess he used to have a business, okay? And if he ever in life, if he ever wind up watching this, no disrespect to you, okay? I'm just telling a story, okay? I gotta learn how to use, like, spirit gotta help me with this. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this 55 change. You gotta help me, like, not, but these be like so personal to me. Oh my gosh, like the vulnerability, like the vulnerableness. My guys have me coming on here, but this is how you recognize the energy. Jeez. But anyway, I knew this guy, right? And he used to be like so obsessed with money. I gotta get the money, I gotta get the money, I gotta get the money, I gotta get the paper, right? And so he used to have like a restaurant business, and I guess it was doing really well. And so I don't know, I guess the restaurant wasn't doing so well when I met him. I don't know. And so, but he didn't have it anymore when I met him. He used to just would tell me stories about it. And so at the time, I was working with a company called Rags of Honor, and we were a military, like a veteran-based company, to where we help veterans get jobs, right? And so the employer, Mark, he had it was a silk screen and t-shirt company, and we would get like big orders from like the gas company, like to make their t-shirts, UPS to make their shirts, you know, the electric company, construction companies. It was all kind of like a custom ink, but this was dedicated to, like, we would like give money to veterans, like when they needed help, right? Help them find places and things like that. And so I was already working at the post office. And so I guess they needed some help, and they called me because I did apply for this job a long time ago. This is like when I got out the military. Had to be like around 2 years post me getting out the military. But I was already working at the post office. I was already established there. And the company that I was working at, you know, we did a lot of great things. I've been on TV, like the news. I worked with like mayors and senators and governors and things like that. And so I wanted to open up, I brought this business idea to Mark about outsourcing apartments. And these apartments, like the city of Chicago, they had a lot of rundown apartments or rundown buildings, right? Abandoned buildings. And so I made a proposal up to Mark to give to the mayor, because the mayor was willing to help. Because I had did his opening speech when he had won his second election, and he was just trying to like offer me things, like give me things, like, but I didn't take any of those, because at the time I had this image of that I needed to work hard for everything. I never got a handout. I never got anything like just given to me. I always worked for everything, and my mom always instilled that into me, right? And so I had to heal from that, like having to work for things. Yeah, I had to heal that energy within me. Like things need to be hard in order for me to achieve them. I have to go through all these different trainings and stuff like that in order for me to be able to achieve some sort of greatness. But that's not true, okay? And so what I had asked him, and Mark was just like, hey, can, I have a great idea, this can add on to your business. Since we are like helping veterans, why not go the step, right? We're helping homeless veterans, right? Like we would employ them from like homeless companies, like homeless shelters and things like that, and we would employ them. We did like the Bulls and the Blackhawks t-shirts, like when they won that World Cup. That production was a lot, okay? Like, but I was the director of customer service and operations there, okay? And so I was asking him, I said, hey, how, like, let's go. The mayor has a thing to where he give grants, the city, and then we can get government grants to refurbish these apartments and put the homeless people in there, since we are, I was just talking to him about expansion. And then he didn't think it was a good idea. I don't know, like, this is nothing against him, right? Some people are committed and some people are just a little bit committed, right? They want to help the surface level things, but they don't really, I don't know, it probably wasn't meant, okay? All things happen for a reason, right? And so that didn't happen. And so I was gonna just do it on my own, because I already had like donations from like Macy's. They would give us like clothes that the store didn't no longer need, or that was out of season. Instead of sending them back to the trading post to be traded, they would give them over to us so we can give them out. Even like baked goods and stuff like that, right? And so I was just gonna do it myself. And so at the time I was doing this myself, I wound up meeting this man. And so last night, okay, I dreamt about him. And I was just like, oh my God, like, why am I dreaming about him? Like, what the heck? Okay. And so in a dream, I went to go see him. And the people downstairs was just like, oh, like, you don't want to go see him. He's really like overweight. He's really like fat, just consuming a lot. He's not doing good. It's another woman that's with him that is feeding him constantly consuming. And so I was just like, oh. And so when I went to go see him, I was only seeing him, I don't know, like, I wasn't in the same space with him, but I saw him psychically, okay, clairvoyantly. I saw he was big and he looked just so miserable and unhappy, and I felt he had a dark presence around him, but I didn't really pay attention to it, right? It didn't really bother me, okay, because I knew it was nothing that I needed to be concerned about, okay? And this is one off the reading from last night, and Spirit is trying to explain to you what whoever is around you, they have this inner entity attachment to it, okay? You could have a guide that's a mermaid, because the mermaid came to visit me this morning when I was waking up, and she was singing to me. I heard singing in my inner ear, and I saw scales, and I saw like the mermaid body, and it was like they were sitting around like a campfire. It was 3 of them, okay? So you could have a mermaid in energy with you, okay? I'm gonna tell you how she explained herself to me. It was the most beautifulest thing, okay? And so upon me waking up to go to the bathroom, I started seeing visions of like how people consume things, and like greed and stuff like that. And I was just like 14 on my timer. I started seeing those images, right? And how it's never enough. Something is never enough, and it's always something that, like, these people cannot hold on to money, right? They can't hold on to abundance. They can't hold on, even like homes, I'm hearing houses, I'm hearing they can't hold on to it. It's like whatever this energy is that's feeding, it's a parasite, okay, that's feeding off of them. It gives them something, right? A glimmer of hope, to where something comes in for them. and then it goes away quickly. And that can be like them just shopping profoundly, unexpected things happening to them and stuff like that, to where the money is going dwindling, right? And then it looks like them searching to get more, and that is the energy that this particular entity feeds off of. 15 on my timer. That's the devil card, right? It feeds off of that type of energy, the hustle and bustle of I gotta get, the worrying, the trying to figure it out. It feeds off of that, right? But it has a vibrational frequency to it of it's like this energy does not have a natural source of sustainability. This energy can only, so you know, on X-Men, thank you Spirit, because I was just flipping on X-Men, the pyro guy, and he has to have a cigarette lighter in order for him to use his pyro abilities, right? He can't generate it on his own. This is the energy, right, of whoever this person is. They can't generate that spark on their own. They can't do it. And so it needs you, right? Because you hold a certain vibrational frequency. You hold that pure spark within you. You don't know it yet. Some of you do, but some of you don't. And when you start taking yourself seriously, your energy seriously, you will begin to understand who and what the F you are, okay? It's just Spirit just saying this, okay? And so the energy cannot, the entity, okay, it's a astral entity. It's not of the higher realms. It was generated from thought form, right? It was generated from the middle realms, okay? That's where it comes from. It was generated of the mind, okay, but not our mind, right? Universal minds, right? Consciousness, divine consciousness is the higher realms, right? And then you have this energy of the universal mind, right? The hive mind, okay, depending on how you were programmed, right? It's this big giant mind, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but that's what Spirit is just showing me, right? And it generates thought forms, right? That is the astral. This sounds, but it's real, okay? It generates thought forms. It has this whole nother to where thought forms are generated, like it's just what it is, okay? Let me keep going. Thank you, Spirit. And so this energy, it's not connected to the spark, right? It doesn't have its own spark, okay? And so people have this entity energy on them, right? And so the energy, it told me this, okay? Let me tell you, when I say Spirit has me like this Spirit, one of my spirit guides called me like a Constantine. Like how I can just talk to entities, and just get them to tell me, because I have power over it. I have, let me tell you, divine consciousness flows through me, and I am aware of that. And when these energies come to me, they are aware of that, and they bow down to me, right? And it's like they will come to me and try to ask me if, like, oh, dang, how to say this, like, they would just let me know what energy is, what is around me. They would ask me like if they can be here and shit. I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, who is this? Like, and they'll just tell me what it is, and I would just be like, oh no, you gotta go. Like, you don't belong here. Like it just doesn't belong here, right? And so, well, at least around me, it doesn't belong. And so my guys, however guide this is, that be like exposing energies to my soul. It's like my soul, I don't know, Spirit, thank you, my soul signature. It's not about the me, it's about the soul signature. Thank you. Keep me in my space, because I needed to okay. And so because I operate from my higher self, okay, when I get in this mode, they're showing me like how I operate from my higher self, okay, because my ego came in, was like, wait a minute now, okay, so thank you. But anyway, these energies like will come in and try to, use you because of your innocence, because of your spark. Okay, they even giving me like, oh my God, Spirit, please don't have me say that. When how what is these? They're often found in the church. Okay, when these preachers and these priests, I don't know, when they sexually molest children, that's cringing me. They're often found in the church, okay, and they're doing that to steal like essence, like they boys in that boys club thing. Oh, this is triggering me because I have grandchildren and I can't. But anyway, and then this children, oh my God, they so innocent. But this is the thing, this energy, it tricks them out of their innocence. It tricks them, right? It gets them to do their bidding. It gets them to do things, right? Because they don't know their power, right? They don't know, okay? Man. And so I wound up meeting this guy, right? And that was his energy, right? Like, he was that type of person, right? And so your guides want you to know that, like, make sure that what you are, okay, as I stated before last night, you guys are coming to 2112, giving and receiving. You gave something, okay, and Spirit is returning it to you, okay, and it's going to be abundance. I don't know if it's going to be in energy, because remember yesterday I said something about time, right? The movie Time. You're gaining some type of time back, some time that was taken away from you, okay? And so you're gaining that back, and so Spirit is asking you, what are you going to do with it, okay? It could be, oh, I'm hearing that it is material and spiritual, okay? 2144, 144, okay? It is spiritual and material, okay? You're gaining that back. And so they're asking you, like, to be mindful what you do with this, okay? Pay attention to if you're operating out of that particular energy. And this is a good way for you to spot it also, okay? And maybe someone around you has this particular entity on you, right? And the only reason they lashed onto you because that you carry the divine spark, and it needs you, okay? It needs you, okay? And then remember, like, my throat, I kept like was coughing, right? And I'm not saying it doesn't want me to speak, because it has no power over me, right? I don't know. Black tourmaline could be significant for you all. Okay, this is not to scare anyone. This is to empower you, okay? Remember last night I was seeing bugs, okay? Like, if you haven't watched Constantine, watch Constantine. When Constantine saw bugs, remember when he was in the streets, like going home, and it was a whole bunch of bugs, and then he lit a fire or something, and the bugs was, and then came into this big giant monster or whatever. Gross. If you start seeing bugs around, if this person could have bugs in their house, okay, and they think it's okay, they just like, oh, let them be there or whatever, okay, if you start finding like dead bugs in your house, okay, understand that that energy has been lifted from you, okay? If you start finding dead bugs, okay? That was another thing that came up, okay? Because this morning when I was doing, I was just like, I don't know, I walk around my house, it's so weird. You know, just looking, like, I don't know, you know, I'm just aware, just being aware. Thich Nhat Hanh, I don't know why Spirit told me that. What about him? He has this thing about awareness, like this book about how to be present. And so just walk around being aware, present. And so I saw a little green bug dead, and then I seen another one when I went on the patio to look at the clouds, another green bug dead. And so that I don't know. And so pay attention to that if you start finding bugs dead. And even yesterday I saw a little black bug dead in my bathroom, like it must have crawled from out the cabinets, I don't know, but it was dead. And I was just like, oh, like, where the hell did you come from? It was a weird looking bug. It had like a head, but it kind of had like the bug, I don't know, it had like the skin of it was dark black and it looked like Dark Vader type of thing. I don't know, but pay attention. I don't know why spirit got me is describing this like this. Okay, fear. I'm hearing fear. But anyway, okay, back to my dream. And so this person, like I said, he was overweight, but that's what the energy looks like also. Like in the spirit, like the person can be like overweight. It can experience symptoms of overweightness in the physical realm. This person may snore really heavy, and it don't have to be, okay? Because I know we have some snorers out here, you know. Okay, but I'm hearing sleep apnea. Okay, I don't know why. This is what spirit is saying. This okay. And then so the energy was never satisfied, okay? And so when that energy comes around you, it doesn't necessarily mean this is something that you're that's attached to your lineage or your ancestors. Oftentimes it means that you are the one that's supposed to destroy it, okay? To bring it into light, okay? Especially if you meet somebody like this. It's all about the person, whoever you are going to meet, okay? I talked about the loopholes, how it create loopholes, and you can never like keep anything. If this is happening to you, okay, also then understand that is the reason why, okay? It needs you to produce for it, okay? It needs your everlasting supply. And the way to defeat this entity or energy, or however you want to call it, is to remember who and what you are when you see it, when you feel it, when you sense it, okay? And so let me tell you, this energy had been around me. I don't know why it's here, because maybe, like I said, like I don't know, I haven't thought about that dude in a while. It's been years. I don't even know why he just showed up in my dream. But let me tell you, so when I like to keep stuff, and it's showing me like bulk shoppers, people who shop in bulks. I don't know why. You see that? Like people who shop in bulks, right? And like, not everybody, but just some people who shop in bulks, right? And so this is the energy that is giving me. These stores are made for people who hoard, okay? This could be a hoarding type of energy, people that like to hoard things, okay? And the stores, okay, this is just being downloaded to me, like those Sam's and Costco's and stuff like that. It's people who like to hoard. It's that energy. It's catered to that, okay? I gotta overshop in this. I gotta overshop in that, right? I gotta get this. I gotta get that, right? It's that type of energy. There's nothing wrong. I don't know if you shop there, then okay. But just understand, you may pick up something like that there, because they need excessiveness, right? It's something that they need, okay? And so let me tell you, like when I go into my cabinets, because I like to have things lined up. I don't know, I got OCD, I'm just gonna be honest. I like to have like my fabric softeners all facing one way, the sheets, the detergent, fabric softener, like bleach, I have to have it lined up. I have to have like dish detergent lined up in a row, carpet powder lined up. And every time I go in there to take one out, I'm hearing, I sometimes hear, here you go, you gotta get more. You gotta get more. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have to get more. I have enough. Like, I have to keep, like, whatever this energy is just recently be coming to me. It's been saying that. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, what the hell? But thank you, Spirit. But this is because something is going to come to you, right? Spirit is handing something to you. This could be an inheritance. This is your inheritance. It's being handed to you right now, okay? Because of some healing that you did, some energy that you released, right? And they're bringing this to your attention, okay? So if you find that you are trying to spend in bulk or spend, like, I don't know what this is, like healthy bulk, spirit, like healthy bulk, right? Canned, like canning goods for the long haul. Like, I don't know about that. Like, that's something completely different, Spirit is saying. okay? But if you're going into the stores and like excess, because you are feeding the energy of this, right? If that makes sense, okay? If you're growing stuff, right, and you're preserving it, that's different, because it has a different, thank you, vibrational frequency to it. Jesus. But if you're going into these other stores, right, and if you have like a lot of children and stuff and grandchildren that you have to buy for or whatever, then that's different. But if you're just like a one person and you, it's just many different things Spirit is showing me. You could be like one person or maybe two people in your household, and you go to these stores and buy, I don't know, Spirit, what is you showing me? You go into these stores, they're going somewhere with this, to buy access, to buy bulk, okay? But it kind of is like feeling like you're saying that you need this, because the energy is like trying to sway me to come on the other side of it. It's the weirdest thing, Spirit. What is this? It has me feeling like you need to go, you need to move to the like very persuasive, like I need this, I need this is something that I need, okay? I open as a clear vessel of divine within me. I witness without absorbing. Only truth, clarity, and guidance pass through me. All energies return to their rightful place, blessed and whole. Okay, activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Yeah, because, thank you, Spirit, they're trying to move you to someplace else to where you're not over consuming, over purchasing, okay? I don't know, like I'm feeling like that full energy, full energy. You're supposed to travel light, okay? It says star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission activation. Okay, this is what's happening. Okay, maybe, I don't know, you consuming. This energy is, okay, whoever you know that is in this energy, okay, it's heavy. Okay, forge don't follow. Thank you, Spirit, because the words was eluding me. I don't know why. Okay, it says pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Thank you. Okay, forge don't follow. Okay, because this feels like that, like like you probably only shop in these stores because other people do it and you feel like you need it, because it kept going back to like, well, I need it. I don't shop at these stores. I used to like 3-4 years ago, but I don't anymore, because I wind up finding that the amount of, I don't know, like the amount of money that I spent on it, it was just like, it wasn't even that, I don't know how to say that, whatever, anyway. It's not the right time, things are being woven. Okay, this is the underlying energy. I was thinking about this, Star Brothers, okay? Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and then we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict, and then we have called, soul's gifts and training. It's time for you to step up. It just popped out like that, okay? So you're being called to transmute this energy, okay? Maybe it's in a partner that you know, it's around somebody that you know, because this energy, like I said, and this person was just like, oh, you got to get this. Like, this person was eager to assist me in getting, eager to assist me in like showing me the steps on how to create this. And it was like bragging about it to people, like, yeah, I'm about to be back in the money, because she right here, she has like a lot of good ideas, she got a master plan. This person said that, and I would hear him saying it on the phone with people, telling people that, and I would be like, why are you telling these people my business? Like, I don't even know them. And so he telling his sons, like, yeah, we got a plan, we about to go get a loan. He would try to like take me to his banks and get a loan. This person tried to make me like go to the car lot and get a car for them in my name. And I was just like, what are you doing? Like, no, like, I'm thinking one day I'm going to the car lot with him. This man had me try to use my whole name and social security number, my business name, to sign for him a car. It was just so crazy. I said I left up out of there so fast and left him in there in the car space by himself. Like, it was I was just like, I don't even know how he got home, because I didn't even care, okay? Because I was just so confused by that. But that is the energy of it. I'm just explaining it to you. The prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own, okay? And this is how you defeat that energy. Remember when I said that? I said, call back your power. I said, remember who you are. Okay, when that energy come upon you, you have to just step back and say no. Especially if you already have items in your house. Like, if you already have like things and you get an energy feeling like you need to buy some more, if people just start showing up and asking you for money and stuff like that, I don't know. You're gonna have to learn how to say no. You're gonna have to learn how to check in with yourself. Okay, we have Khadija here, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Okay, as I said, this is happening for you to clear this energy, okay? Because we have karmic, what is that? Karmic relationships, okay? Ariadne, I don't know how to say this name. They tell me I do. It's telling me I heard this word before. Mistress of the labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Arianad, I don't know. My guy is telling me I know this name. We have the goddess Isis here. The goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a power that brings me back to life. Okay, this person could be like using you for sex or want to have sex with you all the time because you have that healing energy within you. Okay, you house that energy. Okay, what angel message is this? No need to worry. Okay, and then whatever you're asking, they said yes. Okay, the Black Madonna. I'm not surprised this energy is here. This energy could have been over your something you could have picked up as a child. Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. Maybe something that you picked up as a child. I don't know. Let's see what else this is. But I'm just describing this energy for you, okay? And if you ever find yourself wanting divine abundance, what I say, if you ever find yourself in this energy of wanting to overdo, overspend, overeat, overshop, over just because you see the money is there, right? That is this energy that is feeding off of you. You want to overgive. You just want to do stuff. You want to spend money. You want to buy people things, right? That is this energy, okay? And we have ease here, okay? You were born to align with love's will. Follow the thou and serve something beyond the ego. What I say, learn to be abundance, not chase it, okay? Remember that, what I just said, right? And it says, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Like, you're going to be in this space to where you're just receiving. And then, like, you're grounding this in, okay? So make sure you ground yourself. Remember I was saying about, like, the mermaids? Something about the way that you speak. And you have karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this current life. So maybe this is from a past life, okay? For some of you, maybe it's not for some of you. Take this as a resonate, okay? We have lessons and blessings at the bottom of the deck. You know, what is this? Spirituality and religion. This could be, I don't know, you could have been this spiritual person. Medicine man and woman. Spirit, wait, Spirit. What is the answer? Because you got me going too fast. You definitely were a healer in the past. You spoke healing to people, okay? You spoke. blessings over people in the past life, medicine man and woman, but you didn't get a chance to fully use this because it became corrupted. Remember when I said, Spirit told me about how children being like their essence being taken away from them? Scribe or writer, okay? This is this energy, okay? So you were that in a past life, okay? And so you're here to reap this rewards, right? And then look, authority figures, and then look at the sparkling over this, okay? They have church caregivers. Look at that. I said that. A baby energy, right? Like, you could have, remember this said, I said this last night, you could have been this type of energy. This is your divine justice, because look, they brought my attention to the sparklies on this gavel, okay? This is your divine justice, okay? And so, seriously saying, if you ever find yourself in that space of, I gotta buy, I gotta need this, someone needs that, I need to do, if it's not coming from a space of, what is this? If it's coming from a space of ego, Spirit wants you to question it, okay? Why are you doing it, okay? If you're doing it just to be seen, you're doing it just to be, this could be Jezebel energy also, okay? Because we were talking about like the sex, like children, I mean, molesting children. I don't like to say that. You are the divine feminine, okay? God damn, you are, getting money, and so we have the manipulation energy, so be careful, okay, for some energy. Look, manipulation of gifts, okay, manipulation of earth angel, like be careful, okay? I was saying this, okay, don't allow things to manipulate you, okay? Somebody could be thinking about you, karma, because you got good karma, okay? They're thinking about your achievements, okay? This could be a community of people that you know, okay? Someone you know that just recently passed away, okay? But the Most High is blocking this energy, okay? Whew, man, this, the Most High is blocking this energy from you, okay? So pay attention if your dips are going out of your life. I'm so silly. Please forgive me, and you're going through an awakening. You could be an air sign, okay? You could have been I heard a stone cold bitch. You could have been that way. Very Four of Pentacles energy. But you're going through an awakening. And this energy can have you hoarding also. Remember I said about hoarding, okay? You could have been like a stone cold bitch. Like, you don't want to get nobody's shit. Like, it's mine. What's that, Spartacus? What's the name of that old cartoon with the thing, Spartacus? He was a gymnastic. I used to love watching that. It was a gymnastic, and his name was Spartacus. And it was this other thing. Mine, I don't know. Or is that Swiper in them? Okay, look at that, rich girl. Look at that. How can I make this up? This energy could make you feel like you need to be the saver, okay? They're false, and it's stealing something from, like, trying to steal you. I don't know what the hell that was, Spirit. It's trying to steal you, but I don't know. Stand firm, okay? Like, when you see that energy coming to you, if you say, for instance, you just bought something, right? And you may feel like, oh, I need to get some more. I don't know, like, have given me this. Okay, so I got some garbage bags, right? But I got them from Aldi's, and it ripped. Like, you know, when you pull a drawstring up, it ripped. And you know, when you buy things like that for a different price, you get what you pay for, right? That's different, right? If you, okay, I need to get some garbage bags but I'm going to figure out a way to use them garbage bags, okay? I might have to double them, but I definitely will, because I bought a big box of it, right, to last me, so I don't have to go back to the grocery store, right? I mean, so I don't have to order no more. And that energy right there, that's different. That's what I was trying to say. Like, that's a little bit different. Like, if you buy, like, you know, garbage bags, like, that's different energy, Spirit is saying. Like, that's a difference. It's not like garbage bag, you know, soap, toiletries, things like that. That's different, okay? That's a different type of energy, right? They're saying like food in bulk, like, especially if you wind up don't using it, not eating it, right? That's, I don't know, But anyway, we have keep the faith, right? And then we have a child, okay? 4444 on my timer. This could be an inner child, but entity attachment, okay? I don't know what that is. Take that as if it resonates, okay? I said you could have gotten this attachment as a child, okay? And it could have been like very destructive in your life, okay? Not you, okay? Whoever this person is around you, okay? Look, unexpected money, okay? Whoever this person is around you, okay? They got this energy as a child, okay? You are expecting some money, Spirit is saying. You know this, okay? Okay, because you're earth and you're very intuitive, you know things, okay? Don't ask me how I know. I don't know where they're coming from. This is some siren energy. Oh my God, they got me singing. Jeez. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know. If you find yourself singing, that's just what it is. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Let me tell you what the siren said, okay? Jeez, Spirit. Oh my God. Okay, when I channel, I just become the energy. Ooh. Okay, this is what the mermaid said, sirens. All are different forms of consciousness, knowing thyself through the eyes of the me. And so that's what it told me. I was like, I don't know, like my spirit questioned it. My soul signature questioned the energy, and it said, I'm just a different form of consciousness, experiencing myself through the eyes of whoever named it, because it felt like she showed me how Adam named all of the animals, right? That's how she showed me. But my soul self, like, Hawk, who goes there? And so that's how the energy wound up explaining itself to me. It just tells me these things. The energy just will tell me it. Business, like, what business do you have here? That's how my soul self, whatever this divine masculine energy in me, is just like, what the fuck are you doing here? And the energy, I guess it was tested by my spirit. My spirit tested it to see if it knew who it was, and her reply was just very beautiful. Like, I am divine. I am divine consciousness. I am a part of the consciousness experiencing in itself through the eyes of me. So, and then she showed me, like I said, Adam, how it named all of the animals, and so people named it, okay, in the astral realm, and it became something in the physical realm, right? Oh, guys, I don't know. This is crazy, but look, let me finish reading. This is the last messages, okay? What's the advice, Spirit? I love these cards. Your intuition is fast, okay? Because this is fast. This is fast. Wisdom of the heart. The heart wisdom whispers through intuition. Listen closely. This energy is fast. Intuition is very fast, okay? Empowered decision. Wow, they gave me all of these, okay? Ancient knowledge. Tap into the wisdom of the ancients. Their knowledge guides you now. Okay, this is the energy. Okay, when I know all of this stuff, how I know this stuff is because they just be telling me this, okay? My soul is very old. It's very higher realm. Breakthrough insights. Intuition brings breakthrough insights. Act on them, okay? So act on whatever your intuition is telling you, okay? Pay attention to yourself, right? Become aware of your thoughts, okay? When you get an intuitive nudge, right? Ask it to send me a sign, okay? To send me a sign in my outside reality. Make it specific for you, okay? Say, okay, if this message I just got, just say for me to play the lottery, right? Because you may be thinking like, okay, I'm gonna play the lottery, but is it really coming from my intuition, right? And if you get that, right, and then say, okay, I'm gonna play the lottery, and I'm looking for this, you could say a unicorn, and then if later on the day you just forget about it, right? And if the day go by, you happen to see a unicorn on TV, you see a unicorn outside, a little girl may have on a unicorn, something like that. Something about these damn socks. You might like socks. I don't know what this is. You might like colorful socks. I don't know. Anyway, that's how you know that was your sign, okay? And it says, light of awareness. The light of awareness shopping your intuition, okay? This is about you, okay? I heard that journey within. Your inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within, okay? Look at these stairs. Stairway to heaven, I heard. And then we have empowered decision. Intuition empowers your decisions. Trust in the process, right? Because I was saying you may need to make a decision about something. Yesterday I said that, okay? And so this just was more awareness, right? What decision you need to make for you, not for no one else, okay? What is this? You have divine protection, vibrational alignment. When you align with the universe, your intuition becomes stronger, okay? And you are divinely protected. Trust each step of your intuition, okay? Vibrational alignment. You are in alignment, okay, with the universe because you've cleared yourself. Energetic sensitivity. Your sensitivity to energy is your intuitive gift. Embrace it, okay? Whew. Just like I do with energy, I don't fight with it. I just, let me tell you, I don't have to. Ooh, I feel a surge of energy. I can't hardly speak. My words. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I don't argue. I don't like. I know that I am very sensitive, right? And so I don't. I just allow it to be. Okay, I allow it to be because it exists. I exist. You exist. Divine consciousness. It exists, right? And it exists, okay? So it's very like a high vibrational frequency out here that just came through. I don't know, that felt like Archangel Michael just came through and cleared whatever the hell was around me. Jeez. Man, it's just, the energy just shifted really fast. Angels are healing. The angels of healing are with you. This Archangel Raphael. Dang, that energy just shifted fast. It's almost over, okay? No, it's not the right time, okay? Something is not the right time for you yet, okay? Maybe it's about making a choice right now. Prioritize self-care. The more you care, take care of yourself, okay? The more you will know thyself, okay? Look, have no fear. I felt this energy and it came right out. I'm telling you, I felt this energy. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings that's holding you back. I felt that energy. Remember I said feel something about fear, okay? Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, has a message for you. Accept your truth and let source take it from there, okay? That is the messages. I hope it made sense. I don't need to say I said this, I said that. Open up to your spiritual gifts, okay? The way forward is open, okay? Your vibration is rising, okay? Don't settle for less, okay? Whatever is happening is a blessing in disguise, and stay the course, okay? Whew, man, this energy is complete. The message is delivered, okay? All energy that is not mine, return to source, blessed and whole. I close this channel in love and light, okay? Hope this made sense for you all. Your vibrations rising. I hope this, man, could bring you some help as to why. Maybe you all may be feeling like why I got to move away from this person. Why is this person being taken away from me or whatever? But Spirit is explaining it to you on a deeper level. I am a loner, so I'm a lone wolf type of gal. I don't have anyone. I don't talk to anyone. And trust me, if someone was to come in my life trying to get something from me, yeah. You know, I give to my nieces and nephews all the time, and my child and my grandchildren. But anything else, if it's not like, if I don't feel the energy, if I don't feel into its goodness, if it's not coming from a space of goodness, you know, I can feel that, right? You can feel the energy. It just doesn't feel right. As I said yesterday, your intuition will often let you know if something doesn't feel right, right? And so you feel into the energy, right? You ask it, what is it trying to tell you, okay? That's one of your superpowers, because upon waking up, what the message that I heard was, what is your superpower, right? Like, what is your power? Like, what is your power? like, you know what it is. Like, you know exactly what it is, right? This been this theme that's been happening like over the past like month. You know what your power is. Like, it's right in front of you. Like, it's been revealing it to you. And so, man, I don't know, mine is like that energy. I'm gonna come on here one day and talk to you all about that. But I already like what, oh God, I can't even talk, the energy. One of mine is the Constantine type of energy. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I'm aware of lower level entities, right? I'm aware of that. And man, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna stay. Spirit just download me something that was amazing. I'll come back on here and share it later. I hope it made sense. Okay, I'm gonna stay. I love you all so much. Bye.